Well, Courtney, as you always do, you teed up this segment perfectly because
Okay.
they won the Ole Miss series. This Arkansas,
Yes.
the current Arkansas baseball team did. They've won 8 of their last 11. Now, as you're plugged back in, I know you're getting back into the workflow once again. What do you make of this series, and more importantly, what does your husband make of this team?
What does my husband make of this team? Well, he likes this team, but he gets whiplash from this team, as we all do. It's like, and I've called it, I love the Jekyll and Hyde comparison, but I really don't think it's even a Jekyll and Hyde comparison. It's more of a bipolar team, because earlier, you might remember 3 weeks ago, I got on the show and we were talking about bad hitting, bad offense. I just don't know how the offense is going to show up. I'm worried about the offense, not worried about the pitching. Well, now it's flipped. It's like the offense has turned it on when they needed to, and the pitching is suspect. You're like, what is going on? You've got Hunter Dietz. Great. You figured out you got a great ace. Perfect. Good job, Dave. But everything else is kind of When you get to Sunday, and we've seen this, you put up all those 2-1s, right? You put up all those 2-1s. They lost the Sunday game against Mizzou. And a lot of people were not too happy about that. We could even go back to the South Carolina series, and they lost that Sunday game. And people were worried, because these Sunday games, you're like, you're getting worried about what they can do on Sunday and what their pitching looks like, more importantly, on Sunday. Same with the Ole Miss series. Same with the Oklahoma series. You're worried at what happens when they get down to this Sunday game. And that's what worries me moving forward with this team. Because let's be honest, when we're talking about a regional, okay, what happens if you're in a situation where you get sent to the loser's bracket? And then suddenly you're going, what is Dave Van Horn going to do with the pitching? I don't think they have the pitching to be in a situation like that. And come down to hey, we're in the loser's bracket. I don't even know what will happen with the pitching in a regional. Do you start out and do you save Hunter Dietz? Do you kind of do a different situation when it comes to tournament time, when it comes to that regional? Because that's going to be key for this team. The pitching right now is suspect. We don't know what's going to happen. We really don't. And Dave, I love him to death. I love Dave to death. I do. I'm not trying to criticize one of the best to ever do it. But he's got to be okay with keeping his pitchers on a short leash, right? He tends to leave guys in too long. And that's when they give up that big play. That's when they give up that big home run that shouldn't happen. But he's left them in just a little too long because I think he has a lot of confidence in all of his pitchers. That's great. But you can almost see it. And that's where my husband gets mad. He'll yell at the TV and he'll go, oh, Dave, he's leaving him in too long. He's leaving him in too long. He's got to take him out right now. And then, boom, big play happens, right? And so you can kind of see it when it's going on. And listen, I get it. It's a different situation when you're a coach. You're in there. You're around these guys all the time. But he can't do that when it comes to a big game in a regional that's going to, depend on if your season continues or not. And so that's where I get kind of nervous about this team. I'm not worried about the hitting now. But, hey, with this team, if the pitching starts to get good, the hitting's going to go down. It's just going to happen. They can't just have two things at once, okay? It's not going to happen. So I'm not worried about the hitting right now, but maybe I should be if things start to trend in the other direction. They get the pitching situation worked out.
Courtney, the way you're describing this team, you're almost kind of talking about, kind of this Vanderbilt team, a team that's on the outside looking in, but I know that, they can't seem to finish the series sweeps of some of these teams, but they still have 3 series wins in a row. They have some quality wins that are really starting to shape up earlier in the season. Is there actually a path to hosting a regional in Fayetteville this year? Because it does seem like it.
A lot of people would say yes. A lot of people, if you look at the predictions right now, there are some that are predicting a regional. I'm worried, though, because I still think they need a good finish here with Kentucky at the end of the season. Kentucky ain't bad. I mean, I'll be honest, Kentucky, not bad. Not a bad team. So, and yeah, you're bringing out the crystal ball.
They haven't had one in a while.
I had to look at it really quickly. I was like, oh, there he is on my screen with the crystal ball. They have to finish strong.
Yeah.
And I know it's I don't think they can, but it'd be nice to sweep Kentucky You know, it'd be nice to end with
and
a
Kentucky's
sweep
desperate.
And exactly. So you're running into a desperate team here at the end of the year. And Arkansas, in a way, is a bit desperate because they would like to host a regional. Yeah. They want to make sure their resume looks the best. And do we think just a series win is going to do it? I'm worried because there were some people that were saying, look, they needed to sweep Missouri, one of the worst teams in the SEC. They didn't do that. That got me nervous. I was thinking, okay, maybe you can sweep Ole Miss. Maybe you can sweep Oklahoma. Maybe you can do one of those because that, to me, would push you up, right? Yeah. And you've got to look at those RPI rankings, too. When you look at those RPI rankings, I think Arkansas right now is right on the cusp, They just need to get a little bit higher, And I think what would do that is if you go and sweep Kentucky at the end of the year. Will that happen? I'm a little nervous. We got a lot of TBDs on the pitching situation, y'all. We got Hunter Dietz. Okay, great. We know Hunter.
Yeah.
Who else?
Right.
Who else?
Right.
I mean, I just get and I know I'm coming in like a skeptic here, but it's just hard to say, yeah, they're going to host a regional. It's hard to say, yes, they're going to do it.
Yeah. Courtney, I laugh hearing you talk about this because I feel like you and your now husband watch Arkansas baseball a little like I watch Tennessee baseball. It's like the hand is always slightly hovering over the panic button because you know there's some good things that you might see, but you also know there could be some really bad things that you're going to see. So I want you to take us now, bring your crystal ball out. What do you realistically think is going to happen for Arkansas throughout the rest of this regular season and maybe what we'll see in the SEC tournament?
I want to quickly add on to that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Not only is the hand over the panic button, the hand is also over the power button to turn it off real quick.
Yeah, and my husband is very quick to say, we're done watching this game.
One of us.
He is very quick to say, nah, I'm done. I'm out of here. But he was, I mean, with this Oklahoma series, we were on a Disney cruise. And I'm telling you, we were getting like random updates on this game. And he was going, why does it say this? Why does somebody randomly tweeted this? And I'm like, baby, I don't know. We don't have access. We don't have access to the game on the ship. So he definitely is. But Gabrielle, to answer your question, bringing out the crystal ball. If history repeats itself, right? I don't think they're going to sweep Kentucky. I don't think right now. I can't confidently say that, so I'm not gonna say that. I think they get the series win. I do think they end the year with a series win over Kentucky, but I don't think they sweep them. So we're in an interesting situation now where what they do in the SEC tournament could help them host a regional, right? Could maybe help that RPI and host a regional. I don't know if they do that. I know Dave has always been slightly against the SEC tournament and going, I don't want to waste the pitchers. I don't want to waste the arms. I don't want to get anybody hurt, because if we have locked in, if we've locked a top 8 seed, if we've done that, we don't what are you playing for?
Right.
I hate to say that. I know it's the SEC tournament. You're playing for a title. I get it. But if you've already secured one of those spots, what are you doing? So we're in a situation where Arkansas could actually be playing for something, which I kind of like in a sense, because I'd like to see them go out and give it their best shot and win an SEC title. That would be really, really fun. Basketball just went out and won the SEC tournament. Okay, men's basketball did it. Can you? I
was literally about to say, the last time we asked for your opinion at the end of a regular season going into a tournament, it was this Arkansas basketball team, and you said that at the end of the day they were going to be hoisting up that championship trophy, and they were.
True.
Weird prediction, but I think Arkansas can win the SEC tournament if they are playing for something.
Right.
And I think they will be, based on what happens. If I'm right on my prediction with the Kentucky series, if I'm right there and they are playing for something and they are playing to host, I really do believe that they are going to go out there and do what they can and go out there and win the whole thing. I'd like to see that happen because I think this team could be very, very dangerous in an SEC tournament environment. The pitching's still going to stress me out because I have no idea what Dave's going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where and what I mean, at this point in the season, pitching's going to win you a championship.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I it is. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm not going to crystal ball that Arkansas is going to win it all. I want to see what happens with this Kentucky series.
It makes a lot of sense though too, because like you said, with the Kentucky series, it's like, hey, if you go out and lose 2 of 3, you're going on the road in the regionals, so might as well save your pitchers and then just not lose in Hoover on purpose, but just say, hey, you know what, we'll just we'll take whatever's coming. But if you sweep Kentucky and now you got a chance to host in Fayetteville, then you take the SEC tournament more seriously, and then you go in and play for a regional.
You know what
spot.
matchup I would love to see?
What?
A rematch of the men's basketball championship, because the storylines around that Vanderbilt would probably need a championship to get in. Obviously, maybe they could make it in if they make it to the championship game, but the storylines that would create, I mean, you might get a Georgia-Arkansas game 3 again where it's 26-14 because both pitching staffs can't get an out, but it would still make for great storylines.
I like it. I really do.
It would be, and I don't really want a Georgia game 3.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants that.
That was rough, man.
It's a football game.
That was rough. That thing just kept going. It wouldn't end. I was like, somebody put us out of this misery. Like, it was just...
Somebody get 27 out so we can get out of here. Meanwhile, go ahead.
But I see what you're saying, Patrick. I do see what you're saying. A Vanderbilt, Arkansas championship game could be really, really fun.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.